2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking deep here for Chase. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 53 yards. And the Voyagers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Done good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 11, MT, tight. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
11, mighty. They gotta go, gotta go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes, and the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11,
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Well, there's a nice move by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He's able to whip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight locker room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Past the 20. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds. And what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's taken off for a Viking touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. There he goes, left side. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Purdy. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Running right through it. And able to work his way down to the 16. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it's a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped him for no gain.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
11.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this one is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now it's second and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
So first thing that comes to my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here now, third and a yard. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Final play of the half, Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Voyagers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Done good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Kendrick Bourne, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Wilson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Nolan Smith in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
This one deep for Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head scratch. At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today, at the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the River Hogs of Virginia Beach. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a... out of it, and it's second down. But you look at this defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And the Vikings.
11 empty. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's out wide here for Robinson. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Presley Harvin now.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Escaping the pressure right.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
But now it's 3rd down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Burrow on 1st down.
He's got Hooper on the out route.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 3.
11 mighty. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
65
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes... perfectly, and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Gun. Stop.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On second down, Burrow.
Open man downfield is Ridley.
Touchdown, Vikings! Calvin Ridley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now back to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Riverhawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And some room to work. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson, 66 yards. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Powering his way forward. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go. 11.
First down, here's Burrow. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
now they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is brought in at the 21. A good head down running on the return. Yards, and they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Riverhogs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
11.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Gun. 11 MT. Stop.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1, ready?
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. Sets up the screen to Robinson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And quickly they get to the line. Robinson will try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll begin by running the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to speed things up here. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
There he goes, left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Riverhogs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now they go play action now. Burrow on the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And the Vikings first
11
down.
empty. 11 empty.
Robinson up the middle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
11. Gotta go.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
McPherson set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 29.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line.
95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down.
Completes this to Jefferson.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
40 yards.
And the Riverhogs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This is 1st and 10.
To start it out, Robinson, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Burrow.
Open man is born. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
Flush to his right.
That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they're going to to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
It's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock, and an extra point will send us to OT. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 12. 12. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT.
First throw in overtime now for Burrow.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Riverhogs of Virginia Beach taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Behind.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Breaks a tackle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throwing. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now he'll try to run with this. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
On 2. 11, 11, 11. Behind.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
11.
Bourne going to go in motion left. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, it's Robinson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Vikings in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard. Turns out to be 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Here we go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Joe Burrow, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll let one go deep for downs. And that is incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These two teams met up earlier in the year back in week 4. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Gun.
Here's third and 9.
Whoa.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
11.
Burrow once again here on second and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And this throw will be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. This second and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. This offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's third and 2. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Powers through. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 6. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Able to power through. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Here we go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Burrow. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Burrow will throw.
Open man downfield is Ridley.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Eluding the pressure right.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Travis Kelce as time expires in the 1st half. And the Vikings will extend their lead on the final play of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses passes a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now Burrow on first down.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jahan Dotson, 41 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just... separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. On play action, they'll throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
They run again with Dowdle.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And it's caught. Touchdown.
George Pickens.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Riverhogs get a bit closer.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Handoff now to Robinson.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Marcus Epps there on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through.
Here we go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Stiff-armed him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. first and 10. Joe Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Oh, some strong running. Still going. They can't stop him. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Done, got it. 11 MT, 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet,
Here we go.
they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Vikings on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The Vikings send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by David Long. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow looking to pass. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Kendrick Bourne, 67 yards.
Go.